wonder when you leave some people that you really feel good about yourself and you really like that person, and then there are times when you're in a conversation with someone that you just can't wait for it to end? I'm going to give you some extremely strong insights that will help you to have successful one-on-ones. And I want to start with recommending that you read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. The most powerful thing you can do is learn how to communicate with others in a way that creates the desire for them to want to hear what you have to say. I promise you, this book, if you read it and you practice what Dale Carnegie teaches you, it will not only change your life, but create a positive impact with those that you meet. In fact, I'm not going to recommend that you read the book. I'm going to challenge you to read the book. And the first insight is to have humility. Leave your ego at the door. Don't get started with how great you are and how much information you know and who you know. Remember the saying, people care more about how much you care than how much you know. When you watch the television programs like The Voice or The American Idol, it's not just the quality of the talent, but the humility that gets the votes on television by the audience every single time. Point in case, it's the judges that determine who ends up on the TV shows based on their talent. But it's the audience that always picks the winners. And if you study the winners, the arrogant ones never win. The second insight, never attack someone's business, even if it doesn't measure up to what you believe. How can you create a relationship while you're attacking other people? And just like politics and religion, leave your beliefs at the door, unless you want to ensure that your meeting goes nowhere fast. Religion and politics are for a conversation you both consent to. You don't just cram your beliefs down other people's throats. And always remember this, regardless of whether you believe the same as them, they know people, you don't. And if you offend them, you just lost their entire sphere of influence just because you want to be right. It's obvious why some people seem to have a greater following than others. And it'll make sense to you if you observe and study human nature. The third insight, be prepared to ask questions. In this section, we're going to provide plenty of information to help you to have a successful one-on-one. But whatever you do before your conversation is done, make sure you ask the question, what can I do to help you move your business forward? And this could mean anything from buying their product, if you need it, to giving referrals, to listening to their presentation, to giving advice, if that's what they want. And number 4, be willing to go second. In other words, allow your guests to speak first.